Hello. New year, same me, new books. This isn't even half of them. So I got a lot of books for Christmas, and working at a bookstore has been a great thing and an awful thing, because I'm like, look at all these books. It's terrible. And my bookshelves are still in the process of being made beautiful, but so that's why things are out of order, but it looks nice, right? Yay, progress. We love progress. So if you couldn't tell, this is a book haul. We love a book haul and a couple of unboxings. I'll get to that at the end. So let's get started with the first book on my stack. They're in no particular order. One or two of them I might have read already, but let's do it. So the first book I'm going to show you is called The Lady's Guide to Celestial Mechanics by Olivia Waite. Okay, I saw this at the bookstore and I kept seeing it and I was like, I want to read that. What is that about? Is that a lady romance? Like an olden time romance? Please sign me up. And guess what? It is. I'm not a huge romance person, but I think I am when it comes to LGBT, and I never see LGBT in this kind of setting. So I'm pretty excited to read it. Hopefully I can get to it this year. Another book I kept seeing at the bookstore, and it's so little and she's so little, and I was like, this seems like an important book to have, is No One Is Too Small to Make a Difference by Greta Thunberg. It's a collection of essays. I wish I was this smart when I was 15, or maybe I was and I just didn't have the encouragement needed. But yeah, my husband read it. I don't know how he felt about it, but I know he read it and he got through it really quickly, so I should just get to that. This is a book I did not get from the bookstore, but I saw it on Book Depository and I go, hello, I need that. That looks adorable. It's called Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Osman. And I know it's, there's a second one, and I think there's a third one coming out soon. And I hear good things about these. On the back it says boy meets boy, boys become friends, boys fall in love. Thank you. That's all I need. And it looks like a really cute graphic novel. So I'm down for that. Yeah. I'm gonna burp maybe. Excuse me. The next one is also a graphic novel, which I was supposed to read in the fall, but I did not because it's who I am as a person. It is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. I love Rainbow Rowell, if you don't know. I love her. I adore her. I adore every part of her. I haven't read this yet, but also it looks adorable. I am a sucker for these cute roundish drawings, and it's in color. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love Rainbow Rowell. I'm a huge fan. The next book is a book that I finished at the beginning of this year, actually, and I've been fighting it because this author's really popular, and I was like, I don't know if that series seems like it's good for me, but I kept looking at the cover of this, and I finally just bit the bullet and was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to read it. Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I actually listened to it on audiobook before I bought this book, and about 2/3 of the way, and I was like, fuck it. I love this book. I adore this book. Smash this book into my library, please. So I have regrets because now I have to wait for Supernova to come out on paperback so I can have an even shelf. But yeah, I really like this. I'm in the middle of Arch Enemies, and I really like that too. And now I'm going to start reading the Lunar Chronicles because I've resisted for too long, and I really like Marissa Meyer's writing style. So, I mean, I don't know if it's changed a lot, but yeah, I really adore this book. It hurts. So good. Yes, it does. Let me just move my stack around. The next book I have a fear. I have one fear. This is from Book Depository. And I bought this before I started reading romances. I think right after I read Red, White, and Royal Blue, I was like, maybe I should look into more romance since this seems to be something that I like. And then I read Meet Cute, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know how I feel about people calling vaginas satin heat. Her satin heat. Oh. So I picked up this book called The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I started reading it in the bookstore I had, and then I saw it on Book Depository before I started working at the bookstore. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get that. So it looks really cute. These covers are what gets me. The covers look adorable, and I'm like, that looks like something I should read, and then I end up hating it, but we'll see. Sometimes I like to read a book. Maybe. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. We'll see. Maybe during Valentine's Day. But I also like to read murder all of the time. So murder works during Halloween and Christmas and the 4th of July and especially Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day Massacre. Come on, get on my level, people. Speaking of murder, I have You. Oh, look at that. Buy one, get one half off at Barnes & Noble. Yes, I got this one. Buy one, get one half off. And I'll show you the other half in a minute. I bought You by Carolyn, I want to say Kepnes. I have not seen the show yet. And I'm rewatching Gossip Girl because I know the second I watch You, it's going to change for me forever. But yeah, I haven't read this one yet. And I'm pretty excited. So, and I just wish this wasn't a... I wish it was just a sticker like this. But anyway, I'm excited to read that. I just know it's about like murder and a stalker, and I love a good murder. I will never not. I just think it's so interesting and so fascinating. Excuse me while I knock over everything that I have in here. So the other half of that buy one, get one half off is Agatha Christie's The Last Seance, Tales of the Supernatural. My husband picked it up and he was like, this looks really interesting. And I was like, you know what? I want this one, so I'm gonna get him this one. And I also want to read this one because Agatha Christie is a queen, like queen, goddess. Look at what goddess. I hope she knows the impact she has on me. I know she died in 1976, but still, what a queen. I wish I could write plots as twisty as hers, and like, I can never guess. I can never guess what the hell, who the hell, what is going on. I know what's going on, but I mean, like, in conclusion, you know, what the ending's gonna be. I can never guess, and she always just... I love her. The next book I got, okay, look, listen. Barnes & Noble had a 50% off sale. And that's like catnip to me. I need it. I need to have them all. So there's going to be a lot of those in here. Here we go. I got A Trick of Light by Stan Lee and Kate Rosenthal. This originally was an Audible book, and then they printed it. So this was 50% off. I took the sticker off already, but I was like, I need it. I love Stan Lee, my grandpa, my boy, and I actually have no idea what it's about, but it just, I don't know. I will never not love Stan Lee and the Marvel Universe. I'll hate the fans though, forever and ever. The next book I got, not a part of the 50% off sale, but I saw it and I was like, hey, that's for me. I have a lot of Sarah Shepard books. Where are they? Oh, I think they're all up there now. I have a bunch, except for Pretty Little Liars, because we all know I got really mad at her for writing 8 more books after she finished the first 8 and tied it all nice and neat in a bow. But she made an adult book, another adult book called Reputation. Everybody's got something to hide. Sarah Shepard. Again, I don't know what it's about. I don't care. It's Sarah Shepard. She writes the twisty stuff. I like it. I read an adult book called The Elizas last year by her, and it wasn't, I didn't like it as much as I liked The Lying Game or The Amateurs or The Perfectionists, but like I liked it enough to want to read more of her adult novels. So, I mean, you know what? I also like trash, so we'll see. But look at how aesthetically pleasing this looks. Like, hello. It looks like ice cream and I want to lick it. Yes. Anyway, moving on. The next book I got is the second book of the Children of Blood and Bone series by Tomi Adeyemi, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I haven't started reading this yet because I need time. I need to block out like a week just to read this because I'm scared. I'm really scared. The first book hurt me and it changed me. And I'm just afraid. But look at how beautiful this cover is. It's all dusty because it's been sitting in a stack for this video. But I'm scared. It's about 100 pages less. But I'm now buying the hardcovers and I have to keep going. So it just... The world building is so good. And I love all the characters. Even if I hate the characters, I love the way the characters are written. And I'm just really excited to see what happens next. But I'm also nervous. And when I get nervous, I like to distract myself with other things. Like more books. Like this. Strange Planet by Nathan W. Pyle. I don't know if you follow his Instagram. Is it on here? It's about these little aliens that are trying to be human. And like these little comics, they just spark such joy. And on the cover, it has a little alien who has a sunburn. And it says, it's the star damage. And this other little alien goes, I crave star damage. So it's just cute, and it makes me really happy. And I bought this for myself when I was feeling sad at the bookstore, and I just saw it and I was like, hello, I love these little alien friends. The next book I have is a little backstory. Here we go. So I went to go see Little Women. It was like end of December. I saw Little Women, and I was fully prepared to hate Amy, but I love Amy now. That's a different story. Anyway, there was a trailer for a movie that starred Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx and Brie Larson, and I was like, what is this beautiful piece of filmmaking? And it's called Just Mercy, and it was originally a book by a lawyer named Bryan Stevenson, and I didn't know that. So promptly after we left the movie, I went to look for this book. Apparently they also adapted it for young adults, and I was like, no, give me the hardcore shit. And people keep comparing it to like Atticus Finch and To Kill a Mockingbird. I almost said Mockingjay. And I mean, I don't see that. But anyway, it's about a lawyer who defends the defenseless. So like the poor convicts, innocent men, and this case apparently got a lot of notoriety, and there's a lot of conspiracy that happens, and I'm like, hey, I love that. Let's do that. Because originally when I was younger, I wanted to be a lawyer, and then I was like, you know what? I'm too soft for that. I couldn't handle defending a guilty man or losing a case for an innocent man, so I'm gonna let other people struggle and do it. So that sounds really interesting to me. So we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna see the movie, but I'm definitely gonna read the book. Save that for later. The next book that I bought, again, buy one, get one 50% off Barnes & Noble. You hit me right in the feels. Is The Couple Next Door by Shari Lapena. I was helping out somebody, and they recommended this book, and they were like, I heard this book is amazing. They're like, this book is fantastic. And they're like, it's you're never gonna see the twist coming. And I'm like, haha, challenge accepted. And I read the first couple of pages, and I was like, there's a baby, I'm scared. So I stopped. But yes, a crime is committed, and there's a couple next door. I'm down. Let's do it. I'm down for that. I don't know what the other 50% off book was that I got, but we'll find it eventually. I hope. The next book that I got is actually from Amazon. My husband bought this for me. You a Gem. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. He bought me the hardcover, second book of the Scythe series. This is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. I don't think I'm going to have to set out a week for this one. I think I'm going to read it really soon. But again, do you want to go through that stack of books I just went through? I have a lot of things to read. So I can't wait too long on this, because then I'll forget everything that's happened in Scythe. But yes, I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen, but I like death. I mean, you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. The next book I got, I can't believe it was 50% off. Barnes & Noble. Yeah, you just take my money. Take it all. It is Carrie Fisher, A Life on the Edge by Sheila Weller. I don't know who she is. I know who Carrie Fisher is. She is my space mom. And I'm not going to cry. I love Carrie Fisher so much, and I want to learn as much as I can about her, and I wish I could have met her before she passed. I hope she knows how much she means to people and how much she means to me as somebody who suffers from mental illness, especially specifically bipolar disorder. And she just, I don't know why she gives me hope. I know she had a rough life. Things were hard mentally. But she still kept going. So I love her, and I'm going to stop being sad, and we're moving on. Next book I got, also for 50% off. It is Me by Elton John. I've been waiting for this book to come out since I saw Rocketman, because I was like, why haven't I read anything about Elton John ever? So we're getting it straight from the source. If you did not creepypasta this. So look at that. Look at that reflective me. Look at that. God, what an icon. Look at that. What? I'm so excited to read this. So this one I might save for the summer, though. I don't know why. I just feel like this looks like a summer read. Just chilling, reading. Also, since I work at the bookstore so much, I don't get to read a lot of books. Anyway, the next book I got also for 50% off. Okay, look, listen, Linda. I just need professional help. I picked up Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha, I'm going to say Gan? The End silent, right? I'm really scared to read this because I heard there's triggers in it that might trigger me specifically, but I opened it up at the library and I saw this map. I was like, I'm a sucker for fucking maps. We're doing it. We're doing this world building. So even though I have a vendetta against James Patterson, because there's no way one man can write so many books. I know he didn't write this. I know it's his publishing company, but still. Wow. I want to read it. Anyway. Some books next that I got for Christmas. I got volume 2 and 3 of Labyrinth Coronation. Are they by all the same people? No, they're not, so I'm not going to say all that. But I have the first one in this room somewhere, and I haven't been able to continue it because my husband was like, they're expensive, and I'm like, you're not wrong, but I want them. So he got me these 2 for Christmas, and I'm really excited to read them because look at the artwork. I'm really excited to read all of these, if you couldn't tell. Like, the artwork is gorgeous. I love the labyrinth. I love the backstory. I don't know what this is, but I just saw it, and now you have to look at it. Look at that cute little guy with a hat. Wow. We stand an icon. So, another book that I got that I could not believe I got from Barnes & Noble for 50% off. Hold on, my stack is going everywhere. I've been looking at this. I've been coveting this. Okay. If you know nothing about me, one thing you should know is that I love lyrics. I love any kind of lyrics, even if they're trash, because I'm trash. Again, love trash. Like, I love Taylor Swift lyrics, like, So Casually Cruel in the Name of Being Honest, or Kesha's rhyming coochie and hoochie. God, Shakespeare, poetry. I love good lyrics. Joni Mitchell is the end-all be-all of lyrics for me because she's just so... And this book was 50% off, and I had to smash that purchase button because it is all of her songs, early songs and drawings, and the pages are really sparse. It's a pure coffee table book. So I was like, I'm going to spend $40 on that, but I will spend $20 on that. So, like, God, what an icon. Just listen to River and then tell me if you don't like it, that you have no soul. Like, gorgeous, beautiful, love. The next book that I have is, again, 50% off. Movies and Other Things by Shira Serrano, illustrated by Arturo Torres. And this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive. There is a bonus movie poster inside. We love extra things. That's why I really like going to Barnes & Noble. They always like give you just a little bit more. And also, the people are really fun. So I think this is just about a bunch of movies. Like, and there's a bunch of questions. Like, who gets it worse than Kill Bill? So, I mean, it just looks like fun. It'll be fun to flip through. I gotta look at the poster. What is this? I love it. All right. The last book that I have, I did not purchase, and I lost it. There it is. Because I work at a bookstore, I get advanced reading copies sometimes. So I got an advanced reading copy of Infinity Sun by Adam Silvera. And I gotta start reading it because the book comes out soon. I need to get on this. So as soon as I finish Arch Enemies, it's this book's turn because I want to finish it before the book comes out so I can talk about it to people. Guess what? It's been like 15 minutes, maybe 20. I have surprises. So, before I started working at a bookstore, I was like, you know what? I should try those subscription boxes. And you might have seen my unboxing last time where I just gushed over Boston Reads books. I really have to stop mentioning her every time I do a video. But I still get subscription. I haven't canceled that yet. I should probably get on it. But also, I subscribe to 2. One, I subscribe to because I have no self-control. And the other one I subscribe to because it suggests books that you wouldn't normally pick out for yourself. So we're going to start with the one I have no self-control. So just hang on. Effort. You probably saw the box. So these are Book of the Month boxes. I believe this one was December, and this one is January. So I haven't unboxed them because I've been so busy and I've been wanting to film and I didn't want to take them out. So I just opened them and I just left them there. Do you know how hard it is to open a package but not open it all the way? So I literally just sliced it open like here so I could do this. And that was it. So I'm going to scream. We're finally opening this. So January box. Here we go. Okay. Okay, well, it says I've got great taste. Thank you. I tried. And these are the books I got this month. The Final Girls by Riley Sager and The Downstairs Girl by Stacey Lee. So, I'm going to rip these open. I really like Book of the Month because, like, I don't always have to choose the 5 books that they give me. There's a bunch of other books that I can pick from. I did the YA one a few months ago, I want to say, and I just feel like the selection wasn't wide enough. Just because, like, I really like YA. I really do. But sometimes I'm just like, you know what? These stories don't really appeal to me. But I am interested in reading something that, you know, I normally wouldn't have seen because other people saw it for me. Hello, look, a bookmark. Pick up where you left off. Thank you. I always need bookmarks. So there's a first book called The Final Girls. I read the synopsis and I was like, excuse me, how come nobody's talking about this? It's, so, you know, horror films like Scream or Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, there's always a final girl. Like Jamie Lee Curtis was dubbed the Queen of Scream because she was really good at being the final girl, like from Halloween or Prom Night. So this book is about a bunch of the final girls from like horror movie scale incidents that have happened to them, and they all meet up together and like cope, but then they start dying off one by one. And I was like, hello, somebody wrote this specifically for me, and it was Riley Sager. So I'm really excited to read this, and this is from July 2017, so I still can't believe I've never heard of this. And it looks really cool and really nice, and it's really soft and silky, and it's got a little Book of the Month right there and right there. I really like these Book of the Month exclusive covers. I don't know, they just feel nicer to me. The next book was The Downstairs Girl. I saw this at the bookstore and we only had one left, and then the next time I went, it was gone. So this book is about this girl, our main character, who she moonlights as an author. Is it in an advice column? Yes. Dear Miss Sweetie. And she lives in 19th century Atlanta. Not a good time for people of color, especially in Atlanta. I love challenges, but I'm not a huge fan of historical fiction, but I also do like stories and authors, people of color. I don't know why I always like to lean towards more Asian American authors or Asian authors, just because I feel like, I don't know, I just always lean towards that more. I find it more interesting than if I read like a Hispanic one. Considering I am Hispanic, I just need a good one. Somebody recommend one to me. Yeah, the cover looks gorgeous, and I'm just super excited. And also underneath the dust jacket, aesthetically pleasing colors. Now for this month's book, I just got it today, so you get 2 for the price of 1. Another Book of the Month. This time I got 3 books because I had an extra credit. I don't know how, but I did. And we love a free book. Again, it tells me I have good taste. Thank you. I try. Do I actually have good taste? No, because I just read a book called To Kill or Be Killed and the box fell. So these are my 3 picks. Oh. Ta-da. And we're going to go through them if I can get this open. So I have a little card. Boop, boop. Like the Book of the Year finalists. I really should read The Silent Patient. People keep coming into the bookstore and asking about it. I did read Daisy Jones and the Six, and I will never shut up about Daisy Jones and the Six. Bite me. So, here are the books I got. The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. It seems like a creepy hotel, like a Bates, not a Bates hotel, but a ghosty, spooky, spoopy hotel. I like it. We like a ghost story. I never would have looked at this otherwise. So I think this is an early release. So that's also really nice. The next book I got is a book that has been sold out at my bookstore. Has it been? I feel like I've only seen one or two, and then I'm like, somebody else should get it. But then they don't. Lisa Jewell, The Family Upstairs. I need to read this. Everybody keeps telling me I should read this. I'm going to read it. It looks creepy. The last book in the box is Dangerous Alliance by Jennieke Cohen. All I know is that Jane Austen's involved. There's a girl who's obsessed with Jane Austen novels, and she's like, why isn't my life turning out like this? Same. Wow. Same. What a mood. And also, it's so pretty. Even if I hate it, I might just keep it because it's so pretty. Doesn't that just kill you when the book looks really pretty and you're like, but I hate it. So, just gonna move that right there. And another bookmark. This is the good part. This is the last bit, I promise. Thank you for sitting through all of this. So, my next unboxing book subscription is from The Book Drop. Ta-da! They are an independent bookstore run book subscription. So it comes from like this tiny little bookshop. Bethany Beach Books. Ta-da! So all the books are picked from there. We like to support independent bookshops because they're important. They sent me a little like news sheet of like books that people are reading. Like that. Wow. I should go through that. Hey, the Guinevere Deception's on here. I think I can trust this list. I'll put that there. And it also tells me a little bit about the book that I have. So I got Bring Me Their Hearts by Sarah Wolf. There is a quote, and apparently it is the beginning of a series. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. It's covered in this really pretty purple mist. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this cover. I mean, she's hot, but let's see. It was a Goodreads YA Best Book of the Month, and Kirkus Reviews calls it a zesty treat. Ooh, I like adjectives. Sarah is a heartless and immortal unaging soldier, bound to the witch Night Singer. Sarah longs for freedom from the woods they hide in. With her heart in a jar under Night Singer's control, she serves the witch unquestioningly. That word. Until Night Singer asks Sarah for a prince's heart in exchange for her own, with one addendum. If she's discovered infiltrating the court, Night Singer will destroy Zira's heart rather than see her tortured by the witch-hating nobles. Crown Prince Lucien de Malvain, yes, hates the royal court as much as it loves him. Every tutor too afraid to correct him, and every girl jockeying for a place at his darkly handsome side. No one can challenge him until the arrival of Lady Zira. She's inelegant, smart-mouthed, carefree, and out for his blood. The prince's honor has him quickly aiming for her throat. So begins a game of cat and mouse between a girl with nothing to lose and a boy who has it all. Winner takes the loser's heart. Literally. Ugh, I see your puns. I definitely would not have picked this up for myself because I'm a total person who judges a book by its cover. But it seems pretty high fantasy. So we're going to get into that. So another cool thing about the Book Drop is that there's a little interview that I can look up. Oh, they send me an exclusive interview with the author, which is really nice, so I can learn more about her mindset when she wrote the book. I really like that. It's really cool. I did a 3-month subscription with this one, so the next one should be coming in a few weeks. Yeah. That's it. Thank you for watching. I need to go because I need to read things. Yes. I love you. You are amazing. Make choices. Say goodbye to RM, my little shoulder angel.